Yeah, we expected some man, but we had plans for if it was zone. They did a good job of covering it. And then Trav just played ball and got himself open. And I wanted to get on the edge where I could either fall down and let the clock keep running or try to make a play with the easy type throw. And we were able to find a way to get that throw to Trav there and get the first down.
You said he's playing ball. Is that where you expected him to be, or is he kind of just
He's supposed to run a corner route, so it is what it is.
It looked like you were about to tuck in and run and kind of cut inside. At what point do you realize there's nobody around Trav and you got that throw?
Yeah, no, I went through my reads, how Trav released it, looked like a corner, and then the halfback and a couple other guys. And then as I went ready to run, I just saw 8-7 just sitting right there in the middle of the field open, so I just fired it to him.
When you got on the sideline leading up to that play, what's the discussion like on just being safe and running the ball and leaving time on the clock? Or you're lobbing to throw it, right?
Yeah, we went through different scenarios, but the coaches have trusted me that I'm going to make a play happen and try to, if not there, that I can fall down and we can kick the field goal for a little bit further. But yeah, I mean, we knew that they were going to sell out the block to run, and they did a good job on the outsides and the perimeter of kind of passing stuff off in zone. And so just had to make a play, and if it's not there, you fall down and then you kick the field goal from a little bit deeper.
You're creating your own luck a little bit, obviously, with the way you win these games, but what does it feel like week to week to have something peculiar seem to happen almost every game, like you going off the upright tonight?
Yeah, no, I mean, even though I feel like we could have played better, I mean, that's a good football team, a good defense, and we were able to have a good last drive there to get us in field goal range. And as long as we have a chance to go out there and have the football and make a play happen, I feel like we're going to make it happen. And giving Matthew the chance to kick the field goal, and he knocked it through.
I see like first down inside 2 minutes. Were you lobbying to keep the offense going, charging for a touchdown, or were you content to take a knee?
I was content to take a knee. We could have maybe got it a little bit closer, but I mean, when you're in that range, you're expecting to make the field goal, and we trust in our kickers, we trust in our special teams, and that's a huge part of what we do every single day, and we're able to make it and get the win.
And I seem like you guys are close to the offensive consistency that maybe we've seen in previous seasons. What do you point to that maybe would help you break through a little bit more?
Yeah, I think just got to be able to hit some of these explosive plays. I think that's probably the biggest thing. Once you do that, it opens up everything else. And it seems like we stall out on drives, on little things. And I've said that kind of all year long, but it is close. I truly believe we are closer than we were this year at this point. And it's just about finding a way to prove it on the football field on Sundays. We'll play every day of the week, it seems like, the next few days, but on game days. And then we can kind of go into the playoffs with some momentum.
Now, you have gotten hit quite a bit this season. Can you just take us through what's it like to take hit after hit and still try to operate the offense? And is there anything that you've sort of figured out that your body can withstand, totally taking?
Yeah, I mean, it's part of football. You just play the game. We play a lot of good defenses this year. That's the one bad thing about when you win the Super Bowl, you play the best schedule, and we played a lot of good defensive ends and defensive linemen. And I think for myself, it's just finding the soft spot in the pocket. I feel like on some of the early third downs, I was kind of running into where they were looping to, and they had a plan for me in escaping the pocket. And so just trying to find that soft spot. I thought I did better at that as the game went on. And then whenever I was able to make the run at the end. So working a new guy in, trusting in those other guys, I think we're going to be hitting the ground running as the playoffs come ahead.
How did you feel like AFC West championship? I know you have bigger goals than this, but what kind of achievement is it, particularly given the down to the end nature of all these games?
Yeah, I mean, it's our first goal every single year to win the AFC West, and it's a great division where a lot of rivalries, where everybody's playing each other tough. And I mean, 3 teams are going to probably make the playoffs. I mean, that speaks to the division that we play in. And so to be able to win this division, to gain another game in the playoff picture, it was an important game for us against a really good football team. We found a way to get a win, but now we got to keep building if we want to get to our ultimate goal.
You saw Travis being 12 days ago. DJ showed up. What did you think of the way he performed?
I thought he did a good job. I mean, there's little things here and there. I mean, he's still learning the playbook. So, he knows how to pass protect. That's the easy part. He knows how to run block. But the pass-off games with new guys, to know where he can kind of cheat and kind of get subtle cues on my cadences and stuff like that. And he truly is just out there playing football and just one-on-one reps. And he did a good job today. I mean, obviously, I'll go back and look at the film, and hopefully we get him back out there soon. But, I mean, to play all those snaps right off a ACL injury, I was proud of how he fought.
You talk about Travis being the fastest tight end at 12,000 yards. What he means to you?
Oh, man, he means the world to me, man. I mean, without getting, emotional, I mean, he's a guy that has really kind of made me who I am in my career, and a true leader on the football field. Someone, everybody says security blanket, but someone that I can just go to at any moment, and he's going to make a big play happen. And as he's gone throughout his career, he's never dropped off as far as his work ethic and the way he leads, and I think that's super important when you have a guy that's going to have a gold jacket and he's the hardest working dude on the team.
What do you mean he's made you who you are? Is it in terms of a player?
I think just both. I think just in terms as a player, obviously. I mean, he's someone that he plays on the same wavelength that I do, and it's hard to do that. And I think you see it takes guys time. So it seems like from the first day, I've kind of been on that same page with Trav, and then seeing him work every day. I mean, everybody.
Well, here we are again. Another tough loss for the Dallas Cowboys, this time to the Bengals. 27-20. Honestly, it's no surprise, is it? Once again, we're left scratching our heads, wondering how things went so wrong. 2 fake punts this season, both disastrous. And now, even when the defense manages to block a punt, we see the team mishandling basic protocols. It's chaos out there, but the real issue isn't just the mistakes. It's the mentality behind them. Sure, the team had a chance to win, but that final drive fell flat. Cooper Rush couldn't connect when it mattered most. And Micah Parsons, our supposed leader, his reaction after this game. It's got me questioning whether he's truly ready to lead this team. Hey there, Chiefs fan. Let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if the Kansas City Chiefs didn't win those nail-biting games? Crazy thought, right? But here's the deal. If the results of our one-score games this season were flipped, we'd be sitting at a shocking 2-11. Yeah, 2-11. But instead, here we are, watching Patrick Mahomes lead this team to thrilling victories week after week. It's not just skill, it's heart, strategy, and maybe a little bit of magic. Andy Reid himself said it best. This season has been truly unique, and as fans, we're lucky to witness it. So before we dive deeper, let me ask you, what's been your favorite Chiefs moment this season? Drop it in the comments. And hey, if you're as passionate about Kansas City as I am, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Let's reach that goal of 2,000 subscribers together. Now stick with me, because we're about to relive some of the most epic moments of this unforgettable season. Let's talk about those moments that make your heart race. Those games where the Chiefs pull off the impossible. You know what I'm talking about. Week after week, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and the crew find a way to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Take Week 1, for example. Remember when Lamar Jackson threw that last-second laser to Isaiah Likely? For a moment, it felt like the Ravens had us beat. But then, the replay showed his toe was just barely out of bounds. Chiefs win. And that's just the beginning. Or how about the Bengals game? 4th and 16, only seconds left, and Mahomes throws a bomb to Rashee Rice. Flags fly, a pass interference call flips the field, and Harrison Butker nails the game-winning field goal. Tell me you didn't jump off your couch for that one. Every week, it's something new: a blocked field goal, a no call that goes our way, or Mahomes working his magic. These aren't just wins. They're stories we'll tell for years. So what's been your favorite jaw-dropping moment this season? Cast your vote in the comments below, and let's see which game stands out as the most unforgettable. Now let's dive deeper into what makes this team so unshakable. You've seen it. No matter how intense the game gets, the Kansas City Chiefs always seem to come out on top when it matters most. That's not just luck, that's the mark of a dynasty in the making. Think about it. 15 straight wins in one-score games. That's nearly an entire season of never folding under pressure. It's the kind of consistency that makes other teams jealous. But how do they do it? It starts at the top with Andy Reid. The man's a genius, plain and simple. His play calling keeps defenses guessing, even in crunch time. Then there's Patrick Mahomes, our leader, our magician. Whether it's a perfectly placed deep ball or scrambling to make a play out of nothing, he thrives when the stakes are highest. But let's not forget the rest of the team. Travis Kelce is always dependable. Isaiah Pacheco runs like every yard is his last. And DeAndre Hopkins, a game changer. This team is battle-tested, and they know how to handle the heat. Here's something to think about. What other teams in NFL history have shown this level of consistency in tight games? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your take. And hey, if you're loving this breakdown, do me a favor. Subscribe to our channel and turn on those notifications. Let's hit 2,000 subscribers and keep this Chiefs conversation going strong. Up next, we'll look ahead. Can this incredible streak hold up through the playoffs? Let's find out. Here's the big question, my friend. Can the Chiefs keep this streak alive as we move closer to the playoffs? Winning 15 straight one-score games is nothing short of incredible, but we both know the postseason is a whole different beast. The Chiefs have already locked up their 9th straight AFC West title. That's dominance. But holding on to that no one seed in the AFC won't be easy. The games are getting tougher, and every team we face will be gunning for us. The challenge isn't just about skill. It's about endurance. Those nail-biters take a toll. Physically, players like Mahomes and Kelce are battling through the grind of the season. Mentally, the pressure to perform in those high-stakes moments can be draining, so let's talk about it. Do you think this streak is sustainable? Can the Chiefs keep pulling out these clutch wins, or will the pressure catch up to them? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe and enable notifications. Your support helps us grow, and we're so close to hitting 2,000 subscribers. Be part of the journey as we follow the Chiefs through this historic season. Coming up, we'll wrap it all up with a look at the legacy this team is building. Stick around. Here's the truth. What we're witnessing with the Chiefs isn't just another great season. It's history in the making. This team has shown resilience, clutch performances, and an unshakable belief that they can win no matter the odds. With Patrick Mahomes leading the charge and Andy Reid crafting the plays, the Chiefs have solidified themselves as the team to beat. But the story isn't over yet. The playoffs are coming, and the journey to another Lombardi trophy is just beginning. What do you think the Chiefs' legacy will be after this season? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you've enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Together, we can hit that 2,000 subscriber milestone and keep celebrating this incredible team. Stay tuned for more Chiefs content, and as always, go Chiefs!